Is that them?
That.
That's the ones that you put on.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, so we need, we still need pickaxe.
Did you get to the money? The money should be there.
Yeah. I got the monies.
Okay. How much?
Alright, so they're 122 apiece. Do we want to get 2 of them? Because we got like 595 monies.
Could do with a fishing rod.
You want a fishing rod?
Yeah.
Alright,
That's only 52. Is it 52?
yeah. So, yay or nay on the pickaxe?
Yeah, grab my own. I've never really used it, so...
Yeah, it's basically, it allows you to dig a larger area without actually digging up the dirt. You just kind of chomp through it.
Okay.
But it's good for like digging down and setting up the stairway and stuff so we can get further down. Because what I'd like to do is once we are able to do that, I'll leave the money here for right now. And I'm coming back with the pickaxe. Is we want to kind of maintain this like water, so the water just drops down there for now. So then that way we can basically have the same thing just further down. But I can work on that if you want to do some fishing with your fishing pole. So I'm gonna put your fishing pole on the bridge. And let's see, I got both of the pickaxes and I got everything.
See, that's weird. Even though we've done as much as we have, that's not used a lot of water. The first vehicle, that used to be shocking.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because that still looks like it's full. I mean, I know it's not, but visually it would have gone down a lot more than that before. Alright, so let's get everything out of the hole here. And then,
did we not have enough for the bloody miner's helmet?
I don't know. That was somewhat pricey. You can go check.
Yeah, but I was thinking of you. Because if you're going to start going underground... I got a shift.
Yeah, okay. It's still like... Let me...
Can you, once you finish that, can you do me a quick favour? Can you look at towards the store, please? 299.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
361. No, we haven't got enough monies.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
It's fine. I was just thinking of you because you were obviously going underground, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's good thinking, but unfortunately, yeah, we don't have quite enough yet.
Okay. I'll carry on doing what I'm going to do. Well, I should be able to get some extra money with this. Yeah, it's just obviously because I know you want to go underground, so...
Yeah, I mean, I can see enough for the moment.
That was a question I was going to ask you. What happens if you run out of dirt? Can you actually run out of dirt in this game?
Theoretically you could, but the thing is, at some point you don't run out of dirt because the machines you use
Don't consume it?
don't consume the dirt.
Right. I just kind of wonder, because I'm thinking, well, what happens if you run out of dirt?
Yeah, that's a fair question early on when you're just doing it that one way. And I wondered that too the first time I played the game. I was like, what? How did, seems like there's a decent amount of dirt, but there is a finite amount. But once you get to some of the automation and you got machines that do it, it just needs access to dirt. And then it just kind of generates resources from that. So it doesn't actually consume the dirt, which is super handy.
A bit like a void miner, then.
Kinda.
Because obviously with the void miner, was bedrock, wasn't it? Needed access to bedrock, for example, and then didn't consume anything.
Yeah.
I know we're yet again using Minecraft analogies.
Yeah, whatever works. I mean, we know what we're talking about anyway.
Yeah. But if you don't know what we're talking about, go back and have a look at the Sevtech stuff. Because it was Sevtech that we used a void miner in. Could do with maybe... What I'd like to try down there, in the cave, is maybe the firefly stuff.
Sure. Oh, okay.
What?
I hit one of the side walls here. I thought it went further out. Okay, so we're gonna have to, go this way instead, I guess. Yeah, that's right.
The grid system's really weird.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've seen worse.
Don't doubt it. I mean, what else have I installed? I'm trying to think what else I've installed on the Xbox. Game Pass thing. I know it was like Command & Conquer and all that one. It was... Obviously, I've been playing Forager. Really enjoying that.
Yeah, that is a surprisingly good game.
Managed to get the banks. I think I've got like two. I think I've got 2 vaults, 2 banks. A windmill, farm plot, patchy things. Two smelter things, 1 forge, and it's just taking it easy.
Yeah.
I haven't got the market or anything yet. Because I haven't had the leather, really. Well, I haven't had the hide, sorry, haven't had the hide to be able to get the
Yeah, there are some resources that you kind of struggle with for a bit, and then at some point, it kind of gets to the point of just having like way too much of it.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I enjoy those kind of games where you get that kind of progression where at some point you become like, like a god resource-wise.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the skill at the moment. Oh, I've got a cauldron as well for the bombs and stuff. Ooh, a little bit like that.
Yeah, another autosave.
Yeah, I've got the cauldron to make the bombs. That's a useful tool. Is the bomb in Forager.
Right.
They're quick for clearing resources.
Yeah.
The only enemy that really pisses me off in Forager, I don't mind the bowl thing, is the fucking skeleton. The big skeleton. That's the only one that really annoys me because the son of a bitch attacks your stuff.
Yeah.
And he's nearly destroyed my sewing machine thing. Or one nearly did.
Yeah, I kind of forget what the deal is there with that. With the skeletons and stuff. It's been quite a while since I played
Money's, if you're looking for the money, it's in the back of the truck. Sorry, I moved it.
That's fine. Alright, so we're gonna need start with 4 more of those. Oh, do they sell pallets here? No.
No. Unfortunately, no.
Whatever.
You would have to go to the city.
Where's our cart?
I've got it. Would you like it?
Yeah, I'm gonna steal it.
Okay. It does have some fish in the back.
Alright, I hopefully should be able to...
Oh yeah, you'll be able to put them in. God, the reaction time is really bad. For me. I'm usually quicker. I had a big shrimp before. Yeah, you'd be able to put the stuff in. Just make sure when you're bringing them out that you've got. Was that all the pipes that you loaded up?
Mm-hmm. Alright, okay. Might not specifically need this other one. There you go. There's your cart back.
So
okay. So
you.
okay, looks like actually I do need that one. Okay, cool.
So you don't believe, like, you don't believe the Star Citizens was the
I mean, I honestly don't know at this stage, but it's like anytime I poked in, it's like they keep building up more and more like world, but they seem to be also just like I've seen really cool videos with like the detail level on their ships and
oh yeah,
how you can what you can do there and there's some really cool ideas and really cool concepts. It just doesn't seem like they have a game, and I could be wrong, but it just seems like a lot of it is like this weird showcase, like big tech demo, and instead of like an actual like game.
Well, I know they've got like mining. They have mining, they got bounty hunting, they do have like, I think it's cargo delivery missions and stuff.
Yeah, I mean they do have some of those like things. I just don't know how much of it is like warrants.
Yeah.
Like what's there? Because I know that they added like some missions and there's some other stuff, and it just and they do have like NPCs and characters and some like dialogue and some other stuff. It just the problem I guess I have is that they don't seem to have a full product after
the amount of funding
this much time and the amount of funding. Like it just seems like this like money pit of a project.
Yeah. Because I don't even know they got how much they actually did get. I know they got. Oop.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that pauses both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna check real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna pause both of us. I'm gonna check. So Star Citizen.
1 second, guys.
We're researching.
Yeah, we need to fact check something.
Okay.
Because I'd like to know.
Holy shit.
I'm guessing it got a lot of money then.
Okay, so in 2021 they raised $85 million.
What?
Total funding is $420 million.
Right, so for $420 million, what is taking them so long?
Right.
420
now as a point of comparison,
fucking hell, that would be probably a budget for a couple of AAA titles.
well, yeah, sort of. So, actually, I think it was a little bit more than that. But anyway, like GTA 5, for example, was $265 million. Now, I think with advertising and marketing, it bumped up to I think like 320. But if you kind of figure that in, it's like GTA 5 with its like amazing success and is, the different scale, but quite a bit of content there, especially when we talk about like missions, story content, dialogue, environments, there is a lot there. So, but the main thing is obviously GTA 5 is a total product.
Well, it wasn't
for $265 million.
It wasn't at first, believe it or not, because they didn't launch the online side of things straight away.
Correct, but I'm just talking about without the online side of the fence.
Oh yeah. Without that, it was a full game. There was storyline.
Upon initial release for $265 million, they had a full experience.
They did.
Is all I'm saying. So obviously they tacked on, the online experience on top of that. But
made a shit
but
ton
regardless,
of money.
yeah. But this has been the big question with Star Citizen is why, like they keep raising more and more funding. And yeah, it's like, over $400 million has been invested into this project so far.
But what's happened? What's happened to the rest?
Right. And the funding now, my understanding, the funding of this does not count for the fact that that they are taking money for the game itself, right? Because we're talking about funding, not kind of gross income, right?
Well, anybody that backed it got into the game, obviously.
Well, backed it, yes, but they have starter packs.
Yeah.
Like if you want to get into it right now, there's different starter packs that cost money.
Oh yeah.
There's ships that you can buy with real money. Some people have invested quite a lot of money into buying ships.
Yeah, I think one of them.
One of them was like a couple grand or something like that. It's ridiculous.
Why have I got that? Oh god. You got a weird audio bug now? Oh no, stop now.
Yeah, I think it was just because I was overlapping the pick when it kind of did the sleeping.
Oh, fair enough.
Animation thingy.
But yeah, I mean, so to talk in context here, guys, I can actually quickly check this out without.
Yeah, he'll just be staring at his fish.
Just while it settles itself again. Ooh, come on, game, come back. Don't go all gritty and blurry on me. So apparently, like, this is ridiculous. No wonder some of the budget for this, for Star Citizen. Oh no, that's Squadron. This is for Squadron 42. Is Squadron 42 part of Star Citizen?
I thought it was.
Because you've got like Mark Hamill, Gary Oldman, and bloody Gillian Anderson, like voice acting in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the Squadron 42 thing I thought was like a sub thing of
Star Citizen.
of Star Citizen, but I don't know, maybe not.
Yeah, so like this. So game modes playable today: Persistent Universe, Arena Commander, something else, like a multiplayer spaceship racing, and Star Marine, which is like a multiplayer battleground gameplay mode.
Right.
See, if it was me, I like exploring.
Same.
So one of the starter packs is $45 at the minute, and the other one is 63. So I'm really sort of kind of confused then, because what are you actually okay, so the starter pack, one of the starter packs you can get on the pledge store is like $54, or the other one is like 75, but that 75, 60, but that's like the Avenger starter pack, and there is ships you can. There is there. Fucking really. I just. The way this is so confusing for a person that kind of wants to get into Star Citizen. This is just really, really confusing.
Yeah, a lot of it is. Well, because you get the different packages, and there's so much shit that, like, you know, that when you play it, it's like, what am I even?
Yeah.
Like, what exactly am I getting myself into? What am I doing? And you know, it's very overwhelming for a new player.
And there's no, obviously, I know there's no tutorial for it. I do know that. So it's not gonna guide, you know, it's not gonna, you know, guide you. What the hell am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say, sort of.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hold your hand and guide you, is what I was trying to say. So it's not gonna be like Elite Dangerous, where Elite Dangerous does kind of hold your hand to begin with a little bit, but then doesn't. That's a game I miss playing as well. But Odyssey hasn't even come out on console.
Yeah, I played a little bit of Elite Dangerous. I never, I don't know, I got into it a little bit, but yeah, it wasn't completely my cup of tea.
Yeah, so basically on the pledge store, there's like game packages that you can get. So it's 43 quid to start off with. That's the CBX, Pisces and Victus starter pack.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got the Avenger Titan Invictus starter pack, which is like 60 quid. You also have the... Which that wouldn't be these other two wouldn't be so bad. Because they're just a starter pack for... Star Citizen. You can get the same packs, but you can get... Squadron 42 as well.
Right.
So that's like, it's about £20 or so more for the first pack, and then £10, about 10, say £10, £9, £10 a bit more for the same starter pack, which was, you know, the Avenger Titan one with Squadron 42 combo on it. You know, then you've got your Aurora, MR, you know, then you are going up in price. The one of the expensive ones is at like £81 for a package, but that is a combo because it's got Squadron 42 on it as well. It depends what, like, if you, it's £43 on its own, just for a Squadron 42 pledge. So that's just for Squadron 42. So it's like... It's like $54.
Jeeps.
Just for Squadron 42 on its own. How I know that is because I can actually go between my currency and your currency. So that helps out.
Yeah.
You know, there is some expensive...
And that's the thing, it's like they're
packs.
taking in that, but then they're still doing all this fundraising.
The most expensive pack on here... Wow. That's just opened my eyes. Well, not opened my eyes as such, but that's just made me think, what the actual hell? There's a ship on there called the Constellation Andromeda. Just the ship itself.
Yeah.
£264.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now. That's not the best one. The UEE Exploration 2950 pack. Well, the ship. Yeah?
Yeah.
1,056 quid.
Yep.
So to obviously put that in context for you US dollars people out there, obviously without getting Tim to do his brain work. When it this page loads up properly. You having fun there? I said you having fun there.
Yeah.
So that exact same pack I've just said to you is over $1,300.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I would if I was going to invest in it personally. This is my personal opinion. This is through nobody. You know, this is just my thoughts on it. I wouldn't want to be investing $1,000 into a game like that just for a ship, or £100 or so for a ship, because you could probably work your way up. You know, you could probably work your way up to that ship.
Maybe not. See, therein lies the question: is the ship available to actually be worked up to, or can you only purchase it with money? I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. But that would be my big question mark. And if you're dealing with the fact of like ships that can only be purchased with money, especially to that extent, it's like, nope, fuck you, I'm out.
Yeah. So for the last one, for that $1,000, you would get the ship. You would also get another ship. You would also get some ground vehicles. You would also get another ground vehicle, another ship, and exploration. You would also get star sets and digital download. You'd also get an industrial hangar, a Carrack name reservation. No, I don't know what the fucking Carrack is. You would also get Squadron 42 as a download, so you would get Squadron 42 in that. You would get lifetime insurance. So basically, if your ship gets stolen or destroyed, you don't have to pay for it. By the looks of that, you would get 20,000 credits. And apparently you would get a plushie. Whether that's I think that's an actual plushie.
I would hope so, yeah.
But for $1,000,
so that's all the stuff that you get for $1,000.
that's all the stuff you would get for the $1,000.
Blah.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would.
No.
And that's the problem, is that I feel like Star Citizen is such just feels so scammy to me. You know, and there's many that argue that, oh, it's not a scam and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, you know, they have yes and no. I can't speak to specifically what their intent is behind the scene, but this project seems like some sort of cash cow for them.
Yeah.
And it's not even made. And it's not to say they haven't put in a lot of time and energy. It definitely looks like there has been, from a development standpoint, a lot of time and energy put into the product. But, at the end of the day, it's just, it feels a bit like a cash grab.
Yeah. I mean, if I was, if I was going to do it, I would go, for me, my limit would be the C8X Pisces Invictus ship for the 6240, but that is including Squadron 42.
Yeah.
But even with that, with this you get 100. This is weird because you get 120 months insurance.
Okay.
You get Star Citizen digital download. You get the ship, paint job. You get a self-land hangar. You get the Squadron 42 digital download. You get 1,000 extra credits, and you get the digital Squadron 42 manual. See, that isn't bad because the fact that you're also getting Squadron 42. I wouldn't. That to me, that's not a bad thing for me to pay personally, rather than just paying for a ship. I would go for a bundle that has Squadron 42 with it.
Sure. I mean, if I was going to, if I'm going to buy anything, yeah, I might prefer to buy some sort of bundle than buy an individual thing, for sure. But at this stage of the game, or lack thereof, it doesn't seem worth spending a dime on the product. For the, it's like I've watched some videos of people, like some of the fanboy videos of, playing it and showing off like the latest, newest thing. If that is your cup of tea and you get enjoyment from it and you got money to burn, more power to you.
Yeah.
If
you've
kudos,
got the money.
Right. Kudos for, being personally entertained. But the expectation of the average consumer, I feel, is not met by that product.
I mean, they're even offering they're offering fucking subscriptions as well.
Yeah.
But that, if you do the subscription every month, £8 a month, or 16 quid, depending on, you've got your 2 tiers. But obviously you're getting a fair bit of benefit there from each of the thing, but like I said, there is a lot of stuff here it's just a bit I mean, I get where some of the development budget has gone, because they've had to call in the, they're gonna have to pay for fucking the likes of Gary Oldman and Mike Hamill. That's not gonna be cheap. Well, neither is that other woman as well, Gillian Anderson.
And the only reason why they're friggin' doing that is to sucker people in. Getting those actors and actresses does not mean that they have some sort of better product or anything else. It's simply just a means of suckering more people into it, and a means of potentially getting more people to to invest in the product.
Yeah, because you've got to think, Mark Hamill is a well-known name.
Yeah.
If I said if I was to say Mark Hamill to you, first thing comes into your mind,
Joker.
Yeah, exactly. Well, obviously Star Wars, but
I know for most people it's probably Star Wars, but
for me as well.
But hands down, he's the best Joker.
Oh yeah, because he did all the animated. He did some of the animated series as well.
Yeah. And his voice work with the Joker is just brilliant.
Yeah. Arkham Asylum and all that lot. Yeah, you just he's made the Joker that, I mean, in the live action movies, I'm sorry, as much as I liked the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, Heath Ledger had it for me. Live action wise.
I don't know if I've been particularly impressed by any live action of the Joker, to be honest. And I think it's mainly because of what I've seen with what Mark Hamill does there with that intensity. He just, to me, is the Joker, and everybody else, any live action fails to just pull off that level of just genius insanity that is the Joker.
I don't know. Heath Ledger did a pretty good job. Heath Ledger did a pretty good job of it.
I don't know. There was something. There was something slightly too. I don't know. I can't speak to it because it's a while since I saw that one, but I don't know. That one still didn't feel quite right to me.
Really? I don't know. Like I said, I liked.
But again, it's all personal preference anyway.
Yeah. I mean, okay, you had the likes of Suicide Squad, Jared Leto. Yeah. No. Not really. I don't know, there's just something about that just really didn't.
Yeah.
He was good, but he wasn't the Joker. I mean, originally, I mean, if we're going back to the TV series, I mean, we're talking Cesar Romero. Now, he wasn't he wasn't doing it to be scary. He was more like...
Yeah. I mean, it was a different, it was a different time.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking Adam West, for Christ's sake.
Right. Yeah, we're talking, spandex Batman here.
Yeah. What happened there? You don't see a connection meter, do you, like I do? Do you?
No. No.
Do you not? Oh, you won't see it on your screen either. Oh, well, the corner of my screen. I don't think you'll see it. Yeah, it went red for a little second there and then blipped back to yellow. But yeah, I mean, yeah, but you've got to look at other characters as well. I mean, who would you consider, or who have you considered the best Batman for the live action?
I don't know. That one's a tricky one for me, mainly because it's like, where I kind of like, like how I grew up with, like kind of when, Batman was, because what was it, because it was Keaton back in the day, right? Who did Batman?
Michael Keaton was your
original. And that was the one that I was kind of, I think, originally really familiar with was Keaton. So for me, I think for the longest time it was like Keaton was kind of like Batman, and then when they kind of changed it after that, it just didn't quite feel right. But the newer ones with what's his face, the Dark Knight ones,
Christian Bale.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily like him as Batman, but I felt that I like the Batman stories better.
Yeah.
In those films, but I don't know if I'd necessarily say he was a better Batman.
Well,
I like the portrayal of Batman better, but I don't know if he was specifically the better actor for Batman, if that makes any sense.
It can't be as bad as Ben Affleck or...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Or... Is Robert Pattinson going to be the new Batman? Or has been the new Batman or whatever?
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
See, I've gone off it now. I've gone completely away from the Batman. I never saw Batman, the new Batman, Superman, whatever the shit that was.
Well, there was, the Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, I never ever watched that movie. Never.
Yeah. Well, see, I watched it, and the sad thing is I watched it, and I was like, this really should never have been called Batman versus Superman. Because really what they were trying to do with that film was the DC universe was trying to do what the Marvel universe has already done, which they were trying to build up those kind of series of films, start bringing stuff together to start, going towards the Justice League in the same way to where Marvel went for Avengers, right?
Yeah.
But DC feels like they're trying to cover too much ground too quickly. Like they're trying to play catch up to the Marvel series.
Yeah.
In a way that, without really taking the time to do it justice.
No pun intended.
And well, yeah, fair enough. And then, and then the movies are just kind of like bombing because because that movie, Batman vs. Superman, it's like, yeah, a big part of that is kind of about that per se, but at the same time, like there's a big aspect of bringing in, some other people and the establishment of some of these other kind of connected individuals. And some of that I think could have been really good. It's just they don't... I feel like they're just trying to rush it. They're trying to get... I think they too quickly tried to get to the Justice League. Yeah. Without doing proper establishment of the characters that make up the Justice League. Whereas Marvel did a far better job of, it's like starting off, I mean, you've got like the Hulk and then Iron Man and then Captain America, and and they did I think a far better job of kind of building up some of those foundations and connecting all those storylines together that built up to the Avengers, and then have done a good job of then kind of bringing in more of the characters and doing that, and these days the Marvel films are somewhat formulaic. They are starting to become a little cookie cutter, but I still find them enjoyable for the most part. So I don't know. It just feels like DC is trying to play catch up, and they're just doing it the wrong way.
How much you get off all
I 683.
that? Not bad.
So,
Fuck.
so not bad for a little bit of work.
Yeah.
So I'm going to invest in the hand sorter, and
You're going to have a play with that.
I'm going to have a play with that. See what that costs.
Oh yeah, I got money there. Try again.
No. There we go. I don't remember that being that challenging.
No.
Okay, so we got 850 monies even, which is nice. And let's see, so the hand sorter is 165. And a mining helmet is 361.
Mm.
And that still seems like a lot of money. I'd rather not. I don't know if I want to invest that kind of money on that right now. So, because I mean, probably want some of these other things first.
Ooh,
but
that's a big shot.
all right.
Oh, prawn.
No, but I will get the hand sorter for right now and play around with how that works.
You do have to hook it up.
So, oh yeah, I do. I forgot about that. Okay, so that's
And I believe it, like I say, it works. The hand sorter works exactly like the other sorter would, so you have to put the block on, or put the material on top of what. I would not put it there. Just worried that. I don't know, you put it there, but I'm just worried that maybe.
Well, I'm gonna get some more foundation stuff. Like I'm not gonna just have that.
No, I'm just kind of worried that you try and use the hand sorter, it pings materials into the river or some shit.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was gonna have some more foundations than strictly just.
Damn it!
Okay, so that has to go that way. So then the output would be there, right? So you have a filter there, and then.
Yeah, but you have two. I don't know what that other one is.
I don't know either. But I mean, look, the hand sorter looks like you just dump stuff on top,
Yeah.
right? And then it filters out here, and then you put what you want right there, right? So if I wanted to filter out the shards,
Yeah.
for example, I could just put like a shard up there.
Oh, it was a problem. That's a big
There we
problem.
go. And you had a lot of fish there.
Yeah. Some big shifts. People are like,
So
and people are like, what the fuck are you on about? Shift. What the fuck is fish backwards? Shift. Fish. Shift.
well, actually, it wouldn't be. It's like be more like Sif,
Well,
because it'd be HS, because
Yeah.
that wouldn't be sound, right? Because it had to be SH. So the H would basically be silent unless you like,
fish.
his Sif,
Shift.
his Sif.
Well, Sif. Or
Yeah,
something like
Sif.
that. but
Right.
Sif
Sif would be the... Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Sif, but Sif.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, you have to remember who you're playing with here. Like, I'm totally the well actually guy. You realize this? Okay, so that one can maintain there. What do I do with that other one?
What do you do with the T junction? Not T junction. Yeah, T junction.
It's at the end.
Oh right, okay. I don't know what you were looking. You used it, didn't you?
No, I was looking for my other bucket.
Oh right, you were looking for the pan.
Yeah, I was looking for the other pan.
But then how are you going to get items into a hand saw? That's the thing, how are you actually going to get the items into a hand saw? Wouldn't that mean you need another bucket?
Well, you need a pan, right? So basically I could take the pan... Alright, I'm just gonna run a quick test on this. Oh, but I need, right, that's not powered. Right, that needs power, damn it. Alright,
It needs to be hooked.
It do. Okay, so I'm gonna need...
Did you ever... I was gonna say...
Another one of those.
Did you ever watch, like, NCIS or stuff like that?
No. No, I never got into any of that stuff. So, not my interest.
Yeah, I like NCIS.
A lot of people do. So, I mean, yeah, certainly not a judgment call. I just, never personally got into it.
Like I say, I watched all the Rick and Morty, and that was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was good, but it was a bit like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I like Rick and Morty. I mean, I like a lot of what the fuck type of stuff.
Have you actually... next you'll be telling me you like Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, I do.
You know there's a... Well, I've been seeing a lot of advertisements over here for the fucking movie.
Oh, is it a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers a movie. Basically, it's following The Simpsons, in it? Because The Simpsons was a long-running thing, and then they had their own movie, and then...
I mean, I know there's like a porn parody.
Oh no, there's actual.
I didn't realize that there was a movie.
No, there's an actual movie that's going to cinemas.
Fair enough. Cool.
I could never get into. For some reason, I could just not get into Bob's Burgers. It was like the Cleveland Show. I really couldn't get into the Cleveland Show. But I like.
Yeah, I never got into the Cleveland Show either.
But I like Family Guy and American Dad. I wish it was. That's a shame that there was never a movie for that.
What, for American Dad?
For American Dad or Family Guy, yeah. Yeah. Because it's weird. Like Bob's Burgers is getting one. I expected a movie. I expected there to be an Archer movie or something like that. Because Archer was another long-running thing.
Yeah, I never got into Archer either.
I
a friend of mine recommended it to me, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I think that's something you'd like." And I watched like an episode or two and was like, "Nah, no."
Then you had bloody, what do you call it? What was that other shit there was? Was it BoJack Horseman or some shite like that?
Something like that. Yeah. I never watched any of that. I was just like, nope, I'm out. No thanks.
I don't even know how much that. I think that was like 280. It was 281 on that first lot of fish that I sold.
Nice. I think you're going to get a pretty good haul on that fish.
But the problem is, when I look at the currency, I can't exactly see how much there is there in total. Like, because that is something that they should have fixed. But I get why it only goes host only, because obviously I'm connecting you through remote play, so they can't really sync that. But they can sync everything else.
Yeah, there's no excuse for that.
Like I can, I can buy things, I can sell things, I can
Right.
move
Yeah, there's no
things.
reason why. Yeah, there's no reason why that shouldn't work.
Yeah.
I guess. No. So we need another one of those.
He's having fun down there by the sounds of it. And obviously you guys can see what he's doing, but I'm just concentrating on unloading my fish right now.
That really sounds like a euphemism.
Go away, David. David, get out of his brain.
No, I'm...
You are?
Okay. So, yeah, so I'm gonna need 2... Okay, I need another one of those.
Oh, dear. So another load of... some more of that fish was 120... extra 121 being sold.
Nice.
I can't tell you obviously how much there is there, because... So I'm still unloading this fish. So obviously I'll be... Ooh. Obviously won't be Thursday this week, but it'll be Thursday next week. If that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm just back, just obviously because I'm back with Dad's, so...
Yeah.
But this is the last sort of week for me, so... Have we actually got enough money to think about maybe getting a drill down there or something?
Not yet.
Okay.
So, because the thing is, we still need to power it and stuff, and we need conveyor belts and all that stuff, so...
True.
Okay, so how does that work?
Shit. So that put all that out there. Yeah, it kicked the shard out the back.
Okay, so that goes out that
Yeah.
way. Okay, we would need
So you need another pan.
another pan.
Yeah. I thought it kicked it somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't sure if it just like kept it on top or what. Okay, so that kicks it out that way. Okay, cool. So
you're gonna need a couple more pans.
well, I need one more pan.
That would only leave,
Okay.
that'd only leave one for digging them, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, I should get 2 more so we both have one.
Just because obviously... Oh, fucking hell. I stood on the table and caught the cart. I mean, yeah, this... Actually,